I can tell when I'm in alignment how he's been such a good indicator for me. And I've been learning so much because I can tell when I'm in alignment how I feel different and things are pleasing. And when I'm not, I know it's me. I don't blame him for that. How do I know if it's also just thank you for all your clarifying moments and, a stepping stone to move on to the next thing?
It's an important question, and a lot of people are asking the same question about a lot of different things, whether it's a personal relationship or a place that they live or an environment where they work. How do I know when to move on? And this is such an easier thing to understand than most realize. Just make sure that you move on from a state of being satisfied, not from a state of being dissatisfied. Because if you're moving from alignment, then you're always moving to what you're looking for. If you're moving from dissatisfaction, you're just changing places and faces, but you're moving into the same thing with more momentum going.
So that was what I was worried about. So I've been trying to get into alignment and saying, I don't want to just move on to the next thing because then I'm just going to attract more of the same.
But you see, here's the thing. You're getting ahead of yourself in the sense that why are you thinking so much about where you're going next rather than about how satisfied you are now? All of your power is right now. And so when someone speaks as you're speaking, usually what they mean is, well, I've already decided that I'm getting out of here and I just need to know when to make my move. And we say, under those conditions, there's never a good time because you're not ever going to move very far away from. And so if you can decide that you're going to find satisfaction where you are by using your ability to focus and by using the process of meditation or appreciation or whatever feels good to get your vibration into that higher place where you are in sync with your inner being. Are there other relations out there that could potentially please you? Yes, in every single case. People are so afraid that they're missing the big one, that what if I just settle for this that is less satisfying and then I miss what I'm really capable of having relative to that? And we say, if you come into vibrational alignment with who you are, you'll be inspired moment by moment by moment by moment by moment to receive the best that life can offer to you. Don't worry about that. But if you're looking to someone else to fill in all the gaps, if you're looking for someone else to be the perfect one that just makes your heart sing just by observing, then you're sort of missing the whole point of what creation is and about what life is and about what the potential for satisfaction is. Yeah. We'd stay put and would look for reasons to feel good. And if there aren't really obvious reasons relative to the relationship, we would change the subject to other things that are satisfying until we are pretty sure that we have managed to be in large measure in a state of satisfaction, because you just can't maintain that for very long before things begin to unfold. And usually what happens is you find the depth and richness of the people that are up close to you. And once you accomplish and maintain this state of connection with who you really are, then you just begin to find the buried treasures right there where you were, rather than looking and looking and looking and looking in other places for them. There was a reason that you came together to begin with, and that original coming together reason is usually a very good one. We tease you all a little bit. You come together and you say, you can feel some attraction, and what it's about is usually you were more in alignment and following impulses, and there you are and you feel the excitement of it, and then you say, tell me about yourself. And then they go back 5, 10, they go back and they dig up things that they think you might find significant. Yeah, I was in this accident and I broke my toe over there, and trying to give you all the high points. And for most people, the high points are the dramatic points. And then often in that even very early encounters, there begins to be a diminishment in the relationship between that person and their inner being, just like there begins to be a diminishment in the relationship between you and your own inner being. And so at best, you are, most often as humans, we love you so much, two people coming together, not experiencing the benefit of your wholeness, just sort of banging it out in a sort of disconnected way, and then not feeling all that good because you're not in the resourced, you're not being refreshed in the way that you would be if you were in alignment, and then blaming each other for it not being that great. And we say it can only be as great as you are, and when you're in alignment, it will improve. It will improve.
It's not about his alignment, it's only about mine.
Well, it's about both, but you can't do anything about his except influence it from yours. But most people, you don't try to improve someone else's alignment. When you're in alignment, you're usually mad at them for not behaving in a way that makes it easy for you to be in alignment. If you just be different, you'd be perfect.